Okay, here we're live. We're here. It's Sunday. I'm doing April. It's a weekend though, so but I don't plan on getting any records for a week or so. Um, Only books are coming, so I don't know if there's some crossover, but I just thought I'd repeat it. I think we ended the last time in March with Blonde Redhead, and you know this is like better lit, because like everyone's in my last interview was too dark, so we're gonna light it up. And but of course, when you light it up, it's all shiny and stuff. And then so George Clinton, I got a couple George Clinton ones, early '80s, P Funk All Stars type stuff, computer games. Uh, is on Capitol. And before that, I got the P Funk All Stars. This record I had back in the day. I had like 40 years ago. So it's good to have. I didn't have this one, but I like all this stuff. So I just got the. You got to get the if you get. So let me put that there. I'll do it in two piles. Okay, so I'm probably on my radio show. I played Suburban Lawns a lot. I interviewed Suburban John, and I saw this record years ago, and it was probably like $20 or $25, and they reissued it. Um, so, but it still costs a lot. It's like totally. Let's see, those ones. These are older records, 80s. This was a brand new, unopened, pristine. So Suburban Lawns is like a band I kind of like, and then the 80s. It's my kind of um, take. I'm always looking back at the 80s and kind of like, I like Gun Club more. I like 2020. I like Suburban Lawns. So this is like 2020. 2020 is playing a show in 2 weeks, so I'll be there. I'll see you there. I'll be wearing my 2020 shirt if it gets there in time. And they did this record, so this got here like really fast. If you order it on the 2020 website, you get it. And this is like unopened, but I've been listening to some of the songs. Um, uh, so good so far. So I'll put this. Okay, so let's put this close to Flying the Feather Stone. I watched the documentary, so I felt like you could probably. I saw some of the other records, original copies of them are really expensive, so I just got the greatest hits. I chipped out, but it has like a couple good songs here. So when I'm DJing, I could just lay on the tracks there. So that's good. That goes good with the Parliament Funkadelic, Flying the Feather Stone. And of course, I have the Gang of Four records. I've had these a while though. I bought these, I think, either early in the year or late last year. So I have the first two Gang of Four records, and I have all the Gang of Four records, and besides the Andy Gill one. So where are we gonna put this? Okay, let's put this in this stack. So we have. So I'm also kind of obsessed with Lou Reed. So here's, I have to go back to the '70s catalog. I think I showed Berlin in an earlier thing. I finally got like a copy of Berlin after thinking about it for a while. So where are we gonna put this? Let's put this in this pile here. And of course, got the badass of all time, Metal Machine music. This is a 70 original 75. And could have, like in the '70s, you could pick up copies of this like all day long. So, did someone give that a heart? Oh, that's good. I hope someone's loving it. Yeah, and it has the gatefold. Some of these have like the gatefold that you never see. So, like, it's funny because like you look at this pictures and it has like nothing to do with the album at all. There's like some weird text there. I don't know if I listen to this, I don't think these pictures of this text really matter. This is like a conceptual piece, it's great. Glad to have it. So I'll put Lou there. So yeah, like so, and this is probably like the thing that came with. So yeah, I was like talking to a record collector a couple years ago, and he had a bunch of Lou and Bowie and blah blah blah. And I should have just given them. I should have just given them like a bunch of money for this Loaded, because I think Loaded might be my favorite Velvet Underground record. It's like a lot of the great songs. I think well, this is like, I think this might be better than the third record. And so, like, yeah, he had a bunch of cool records. This was one of them, and yeah, I did. I picked out about 20 or 30. I forgot what it was. It was I looked at this record collection. Okay, well, I'll take these 20 or 30 records, and then how much? Okay, well, I'll give you 300 for these. So let's say I'll give you 300 for 20 records. So that's, I mean, usually we give like 100 or 200 or 300 for like a whole collection, but these records were so good. It was like everything, all the Bowie, Lou, Velvet Underground, Iggy, Mark Bolan was in, T-Rex was in there. And so, yeah, 20. It was almost like $20 a record, which is pretty high in such a big collection. And, and the guy just, I just want to make sure I get my money is worth or whatever. So, I mean, we just kind of said, okay, well, see you later. But I should have went over there and just go, okay, I'll give you $40 for this record. I think this is a reprint. This is like a reissue on probably some weird ass vinyl. What does it look like? Oh no, it's just, this is the Coalition one. But I'm glad to have it anyway. Doesn't look like it's been played. Okay, so there's that one, and I also have one of the great live records of all time. Is this live at Max's? And let's see. It has some pictures of Lou. I've seen that picture before. So yeah, I'm kind of like just getting the tunes for the collection. Oh shit, man! Rock and Roll Heart has like, oh no, it just looks like the same thing. So that's it. I went on a little bit too long. That's the records. Yeah, maybe I'll do a book thing later, or on Monday or Tuesday and stuff. I don't know. I do have a lot of books, but I got to figure out where I've left off and stuff. Because let's see. Let's do it live. Okay, so I have Magnus Mill. I haven't read that one yet. Let's go. Well, let's go to Goodreads. That's probably a better place to look. Let's see. Okay, so challenge. I've read 21 books this year, and let's view the challenge here. Let's see some of the books. Okay, so I read that. I read that. Oh, okay, so here. Okay, I see where I am. Okay, so what? I think I showed the Mary Gateskill. I probably showed it, but I hadn't read it yet. But I've read Mary Gateskill's Opposition, so yeah, there might be some overlap. I'll have to look at the last video and see where I left off, because I still haven't read Any or Now and the Angela Carter. That's probably, I haven't, I kind of started off really fast with books this year, and then kind of like since I just been doing all this crazy stuff and the interviews and stuff, and had to I reread the Gang of Four book, and I think I reread the Bradley Metzger book too. So okay, we're going on too long here. Okay, so I'll be doing like a book update and stuff. Are there any questions for anybody out there and stuff? I'm not. I'm not. You should just check out my interviews with John King at Gang of Four, and the guy that did the Bradley Metzger book, Professor Rob King. And 2020's playing. I'll probably give a review of the show because they haven't played in a while. And I'm trying to get some interviews. I mean, after that, I did like 3 interviews in 3 days, and so like, but there's talk to do something next, but there's probably one, a filmmaker that I ran into this weekend that we'll probably do something in the next couple of days. But I'm trying to come up with some ideas. It depends. People kind of say they're going to do it and then they back out at the last minute, or they, you know, whatever, But I don't really talk about it. But like it's a lot. It's a big negotiation and stuff. And John King, some of the ones I had to wait for like 2 or 3 months. I think John King, we've been talking about it for about 2 months, and we finally made it happen and stuff because the book's coming out this week. So we did the interview last week, and so it's just like a little preview, and we didn't really like analyze the book too much. I mean, there was a few, a little bit of talk about the book. Anyway, so happy birthday to my brother, and things are starting to, the AWP and shows and readings and everything's like starting to happen, and like so it's good to buy vinyl and blow some steam, okay. Or blow some cash. Okay, take care everybody.